Good afternoon. Welcome to Best Bits Tip of the Day. Today we're going to be talking about how to use the sorting features in the BestBit database. This can be a little tricky, and it definitely needs to be played around with to kind of get the best out of it. But I'm going to try to clear it up for you best I can. So you have several different things that you can sort by. And one of the more important things is the sorting index. So for example, when you're trying to work with Conduit or you're trying to change your prices, you want to filter or sort by the sorting index. This puts like Conduit in the right sizing order, like 1/2 inch conduit, 3/4 conduit, 1 inch conduit, 1 1/4 conduit, all in a row. And so that's going to be your sorting index. We have another index that's called the lookup index. And the lookup index is what you would use when you're trying to enter items from the database into a project. Because if you looked up 1/2 inch EMT conduit, then right under it would be your couplings, fittings, straps, LBs, and things like that that you would need. All that would be for the 1/2 inch conduit. So that makes it easier than having to go all the way through the database hunting and pecking for certain items. They're going to all be together. So let's just look at the database, how this looks. So to get to the database, you go to Admin, Master Files, and Items. So sorting can be a little tricky, but let's look up EMT. So we're going to select Find, and then let's go to the sorting index. Well, let's just find 1/2 inch first. Okay, so here's our 1/2 inch conduit, and I can tell that it's sorted by the lookup index because it's 1/2 inch conduit, then you have your couplings and connectors, and then your straps, and then your LBs and different things, your 90s. So that's not the way I would want it to be pricing. So let's go to the sorting index, and let's sort with the sorting index. So now when I click that, when I find conduit, I'm 1/2 inch, 3/4, 1 inch, 1 1/4, 1.5 inch, just like I need. So your sorting index and your lookup index are important to manipulate the database. Another way to look at this is if you're on any of these pages and you use the multiple items, let's look up EMT that we was just on. So now we're on the lookup index, and this is how you would enter. Say you want a 1/2 inch EMT and you wanted steel fittings to go with it, and you wanted a strap, and you wanted let's say an LL. Now these are clicked and highlighted. I can just bring all those items into the estimate without having to sort for all of them, because I've used the lookup index. So I hope that clears up a little bit of the confusion with how to sort in the index. That's all there is to it. Have a blessed day.